now I know in part, but when then shall I know even as I am known. Paul said, now we see in the dark and glad. In other words, so what Paul is saying is, Paul is using an example. They would understand it. It's like a steel plate or something. Have y'all, you know your car, your automobile, when you shine it up and you stand there looking at the automobile, you know, you see, you know, you be kind of dark and maybe out of shape. But that was a mirror that Paul was talking about, a polished metal that they used to have before, you know, didn't have the mirrors like we have now. And Paul says that when he look in the mirror, he don't see the real true him. It's so dark and it's kind of shaded, and it's not real. And when you look in the on a metal, you might look bow-legged and
distorted.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's it, Jerry. Distorted, you know. But so the Paul said, this is what we see now. This walk of life that we see, we don't see the real deal. We see the religious moves and the taught doctrine. We see all. We don't really see the real deal. But when the time comes, he says, but when face to face, in other words, when Jesus come back, when face to face, now I know in part, but shall I know even also as I am. When he come face to face, and that day comes, we will know. We will see the real way that God see us. Now I don't mean that God gonna see us in the sinful, because that's washed away. Right. That's in the sea of forgetful. But we will see the real light. Now I can't explain that because I ain't got there yet, and I'm not trying to hurry up about it. But I just hope that when I do get there, but I'll know. In other words, my point of it is, I know we be changed within the twinkling. I won't have the same thoughts that we have here. We'll see things more from God. But the reason why we see that, because we be done put more His nature on. If we this love here, we walk with this in love here, with forgiveness and grace, we will be mature into God. Let me explain. Then we'll move on. I'll close out. In the garden, Faith Tabernacle, y'all know this. In the garden, when God said, "Let us make man," that's the product that He was talking about at the end. He wasn't talking about Adam. Adam would be a mess. He would disobey. Jerry knows this better than y'all. When up there, the butt come to where Jerry worked, they have what they call the Danley, a big ball of steel. And y'all, some of you ladies that sew might understand the same thing. You bring in a big ball of material and you roll it out on the table. Then you put your pattern on the table. Then you cut out the blouse, the dress, the pockets. Right. Then you sit it on down to another machine. And one person sews on the pocket, another person sews on the collar, another person sews on the. And then when you get down to when you get down to the end, it becomes to be the dress that the designer had in mind. Mm-hmm. When God said, "Let us make man," His idea was not Adam. It was the finished product. Throw Adam on the mold, mankind, and he got to go through all this molding and cutting and trimming and stuff that we go through now. And at the end, when you read John, you'll see that we become. You have to become that finished product. That's when He pluck you off the tree. You're a ripe apple now. Are y'all understanding me? Face to face. We're going through that being molded. We're going through all the stuff that we're doing being molded until we get to the end of the road. And then we will be able to see things from God's view, because we have become His son. We're not His sons now. We are becoming. We're not there yet. If we're becoming, you ain't there yet. We're becoming the son. Son means image of God. Are y'all following me? Yeah. Back then, Adam was not the image of God. But up there will be, because we won't be no more dying. See, God don't die, so we can't be in His image yet. Amen. You understand? I hope it's more to it, but I ain't got time to go through all that. All right, just give you a little bit. All right, now we close up. It said, and abide, faith, now abide faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity. He said, now these other things still living at this present time. They're still in focus at this present time. But the greatest of all the three is the foundation love. Is there any truck questions?